I didn't know that morning would be the last one. The kitchen smelled of coffee and toast, just like every morning. Dad had his newspaper. Mom had her silence. My porridge was getting cold on the table. I sat there, not knowing I was memorizing all of it. Mom hugged me at the gate. She always hugged me. But that morning, she wouldn't let go. I remember thinking, why is she holding on so tight? When she finally left, she didn't look back. And she always looked back. In art class, the teacher said we could draw anything we wanted. So I drew my family. Mom, Dad, and me. We were holding hands. I drew a sun in the corner, because that's what children do when they think everything is good. That day, Dad picked me up from school. He never picked me up on Tuesdays. We sat on the bench by the old fountain. He bought me ice cream. I thought it was the best day. He laughed at something I said. And then, suddenly, he stopped. For a moment, he was somewhere far away, as if he was already saying goodbye, and I just couldn't see it. The ice cream was melting all down my hand. Then he looked at me. He smiled, took out his handkerchief, and gently wiped my fingers. Dinner was normal. Mom made pasta. Dad asked about school. I said, everything's fine. And somehow, everything really seemed fine. I've tried so many times since then to remember if there was any sign. Maybe there was. Maybe there wasn't. Or maybe children just don't know how to read the silence of adults. After dinner, I went to my room and played with my toy cars. Then I heard them. Not the words, just the voices. Quiet, strained, like something trying very hard not to break. I stopped moving the car. I sat there on the floor and listened. Then I slowly rolled the car forward again, pretending I couldn't hear anything, pretending that if I kept playing, everything would stay the same. That night, I couldn't sleep. I stared at the ceiling. The house was completely silent, but it wasn't peaceful silence. It was the kind of silence that sounds too loud. My drawing hung on the wall. Mom, Dad, me, holding hands, a sun in the corner. I didn't know I would keep that drawing for 20 years. The next morning, there was a suitcase by the door. One suitcase. The hook for Dad's coat was empty. I stood in the hallway for a very long time. I didn't cry. I didn't ask anything. I just looked, as if staring long enough would make it explain itself. It didn't. Years passed. I grew up. I understood many things. I forgave many things. But for some reason, I still remember that day. The coffee, the toast, the newspaper, Mom's arms at the gate, the bench by the fountain, the ice cream melting down my fingers, and Dad's handkerchief. Sometimes, when I miss him, I buy ice cream. I sit somewhere alone. I eat it slowly, and for a moment, I become that little boy again. The boy who thought it was just a good day. But it wasn't just a good day. It was the last perfect day. And the most painful part isn't that it ended. It's that I didn't even know. I was supposed to remember it forever.